I can't get over how big my
All right, welcome back to the Meet Us in the Ring podcast. Maddie, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm very good. I miss you, Mary. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, even though I
Aw,
think I texted you yesterday. But still, how are you
I know.
doing?
Literally, we texted yesterday. I'm good. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, and I just like I don't know if I'm ready for that. So, um, let's. I want to do something a little lighthearted before we
Okay.
start everything, just because we have a lot of like negative stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So I saw another podcast do this. I
Mhm.
think they're called Feminism Meets Pro Wrestling or something like that. I think it's
Okay.
I I'm so sorry, ladies. I know I have you on Instagram, but I can't remember what it's called right now. But anyway, they did a thing where they talked about um like WWE men that you would let hold your drink. And I just want to give you like a couple scenarios and you tell
Okay.
me if which one you would let hold your drink.
Okay.
Okay. Kevin Owens or Austin Theory?
Kevin Owens. KO would protect that with his life, bro.
True. He'd be like cussing at people in French and like
Yeah. That's not Austin Theory slander, by the way. I just prefer Kevin
oh
Owens.
yeah.
Just let me preface.
That's because you know why? Because Austin Theory would probably drink your drink. Let's be real.
Exactly.
He
Yes,
would
he would.
drink it and then be
Yeah.
like, I don't know what happened.
Exactly. And I kind of respect that in a way.
And then Sheamus or Gunther?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Sheamus because I feel like Gunther would
Okay.
be like alcohol is for peasants and like toss it.
Oh, do you think that's how he feels?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure the man
It,
enjoys a good IPA.
yeah, if so, I'm a peasant. I don't know what to tell you. And lastly, Grayson Waller or Ricochet? I know that one's random, but
I would say Ricochet. He is such a gentleman. He
mhm.
is such a sweet guy. Grayson Waller, again, I feel like he would just drink it.
Probably he'd put it into a shoe and then drink it.
Oh my god.
He'd do a shoey.
He, I don't understand that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was just a little fun game. Maybe we can do that again next week, and you can come up
Yeah.
with some for me.
Okay, I
But
got you.
the okay, first thing that I feel we should talk about
Mhm.
is the Tiffany situation. So I will be completely transparent. I did
Yeah,
not see the Tiffany Stratton video. I
I
don't
have.
like so the only thing that I gather is that it was in poor taste because it could be seen as racist
Yes.
from what the video was, and she deleted it. But I'm sure I'm sure I could find it somewhere if I wanted to,
Oh yeah.
but I don't really want to. So, uh, having seen it, what do you think? What do you feel?
Um, so the first thing I'll say is a lot of people are, naturally defending her, which like I saw that coming a mile away and saying that, oh, but maybe she didn't hear the audio. To me, it's like, well, then what exactly did she find so fun? Because what did she repost? Just her slap? Like, it's possible. I'm not saying it's
Mhm.
impossible, but you know, I don't know. My hope is that she and Jade had a conversation and that they're all good because I completely would understand why Jade would find that offensive.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't know if there was any actual malice behind like I don't know Tiffany as a person. I don't want to speak on like that, but it maybe it was just, oh, maybe she thought it said something else, maybe she thought this, maybe she thought whatever. We could speculate for hours, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, when you are in that kind of position and you are so popular, you have to be so careful about what you're putting out, and you have to like, and I don't appreciate people telling, the black community, oh, you can't be offended by that. Why are you telling them
Mhm.
how to feel? I feel like they have every right to feel kind of slighted by this, kind of offended by this. I think
Yeah.
that pro wrestling needs to be a safe place for the black community, for every community. And that was very disappointing. And
Mhm.
it's not like it was very, very weird. Um Understandable, Caden. I agree. I think it needs to be. You need to always think before you post. You
Yeah.
need to always make sure you know what you're posting.
Yeah.
Because if I was Jade and I was Bianca, I would watch that and be like, what? Like, so I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's too much heat on her backstage. However, I do highly, highly think that Tiffany was supposed to beat Bianca and that they changed it last minute.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they unfortunately punished her for that. We've seen that in the past when, like on Total Divas, there was multiple occasions where one of the women posted something and then they got in trouble for it backstage, and it led to consequences. So yeah, I, I don't want to think of them as being like spiteful and punishing, but it seemed like Tiffany was supposed to win that match,
Yeah.
and they punished her for it.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I think it is deserved. You can't do stuff like that, especially when the black community is such an essential and huge part of professional wrestling. So,
Mhm.
maybe that was her punishment. It's all good. I just again, the thing I hope for the most is that she did have a conversation with Jade and or Bianca and was like, "Listen, I'm really sorry. Like, I hope that we're all good. It was just a mistake." Like, that's what I hope for the most because
Yeah.
I want Jade and Bianca to feel comfortable where they were, and not have to be like, "Oh, does she think a certain way?" There's a lot of rumors about like Tiffany's political beliefs. I don't really want to get into that, but
Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
wanna
know.
touch that.
No, but I think as fans, I think it's okay to be disappointed. I
Yeah.
saw shout out to Visionary Mike on X, who I love very much. He tweeted earlier today, it's okay to hold your favorite wrestlers accountable for their actions. They are not God, they are not higher powers. Like we can hold them accountable for things.
Yeah, and that needs to be said louder for the people in the back, because I
Yep.
feel like there's a lot of people who, no matter what their fave does, they rally behind them, and, like, you need to call them out.
Yep.
Like, Jimmy Uso with his drinking problem, like, with getting DUIs, like, guys, we have to call them out on that, or else they're just gonna continue that behavior because they don't see any repercussions from it.
Yeah.
So, um, I'm hoping that everything with Tiffany was just like a misunderstanding, and she
Mhm.
maybe thought like it was funny because she's a heel, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I agree with you. I hope that her and Jade and Bianca like talked it out, and um, are able to move on, because those three are there are superstars right now.
Yeah.
Like they are the big draw on SmackDown right now. So yeah, we'll we'll see how it plays out. If this will hurt Tiffany even more so in the long run, or if it's just a
Mm.
temporary setback. Um, we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, she did put on a banger match with Bianca, so
That's
a win
true.
is a win.
That's true. It was a good match.
It was.
Um, and then on the other side, we have another man who should stay in the retirement home, Vince
People
Russo.
really quick, people were mad as excuse my French, shit in our comments section about that
Oh, I
Eric
know.
Bishop video, like, bruh.
Saying, "Oh, why do you get to have an opinion and he doesn't?" It's called hyperbole. It's called exaggeration. It's
Also, we
called
never said he couldn't have an opinion, we just disagreed with it.
technically. I said, "Why does he have an opinion?"
And you
But
ate that.
but to be fair, maybe I should have said, "Why is he having an opinion about this in particular?" When it doesn't
Sure.
relate to him at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know
kinda
if that's better worded, but
kinda just felt like he was looking to criticize something about her. I mean, I don't fully disagree with what he said,
mhm,
but there are parts of it I agree and disagree with, so I don't know.
yeah. Well, Vince Russo, I'm gonna pull up the quote, and
Ugh.
this is from Ringsider News, I believe that's the website. He said, "Bro, let's be honest. She wears less clothes out there than anybody on the roster. Not true. There's people who wear the same amount. Way less. Way less to the fact that you're watching her matches because something's gonna pop out.
Ugh.
Bro, guys ain't gonna boo that. right there, if she really wanted to get heat, the first thing she's going to do is cover that up. You're going to have to pay. You want to see this, man? You're going to have to pay top dollar. That gets her heat. So are you suggesting she should have an OnlyFans? Because that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like that's
To
what bro
pay
wants.
to pay to see her goodies. That's what you're saying. Um, let's break this down. Saying that she should cover up in order to get heat. Okay. There are plenty of women who were heels who were covered up and yet people still cheered them. Like,
Yeah.
just because a woman covers up doesn't mean she's going to get booed. Let's be so for real. And she wears the same amount as Charlotte, as Sasha did, as who else? As Liv Morgan wears.
Yeah.
Like, but yet he's picking out Tiffany in particular. What? Because you're attracted to her?
That's
Because
exactly what it is.
you want to see that and saying, oh,
Mhm.
because something's going to pop out. Like,
Oh,
let's
that
be
makes me
real.
sick.
Tiffany does not want something to pop out because
No.
then women in wrestling get punished for that too,
Mm,
unfortunately,
yeah.
for having wardrobe malfunctions. That's why Naomi was struggling a few weeks ago with her and Naya's match because her shirt like kept the cups kept moving and she kept pulling up
Yeah.
her shirt and like so it really shouldn't matter what the woman is wearing. If she's a
Mm.
heel, then you can boo her. But if you don't want to boo her, you don't have to. It's as simple as that. And to say, oh, if she wants real heat, she needs to cover up. There's other ways. I'm sure we can think of a million other ways for her to get heat besides that. If that's how she wants to dress with her ring gear, then she can do that.
Like, I feel like nowadays, I'm so tired of women having to make excuses to for being proud of being beautiful and being proud of their butt. Like Tiffany is a beautiful girl. And if she wants to show off her body a little bit in her gears because she knows that she's hot and she knows that she
Mm-hmm.
runs the world, let her freaking do it. And if
Mm-hmm.
you don't like it, sir, you are more than welcome to turn away or turn off the TV. But we know you're not going to do that because you're
Mm-hmm.
attracted to her and you're
Mm-hmm.
mad that she would never let you within 5 miles of her. That's why you said that. Like when Becky Lynch was big time Bex
Mm-hmm.
and she was coming out with these like very fun outfits and they weren't very like what Tiffany wears, quite the opposite. She was still getting heat. People were still booing her because she beat Bianca at SummerSlam. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't that right there kind of completely destroys his argument. I don't know. I think he's just a weirdo and he is begging her to make an OnlyFans at this point.
Well, saying that, bro, guys ain't gonna boo that. Okay, how about they're not booing her because she's extremely talented?
Right. And she
How about
is.
that? You're saying they're only cheering for her because of how she looks. Like,
Dakota Kai wears the same kind of stuff and she gets booed. And
yeah,
Dakota Kai is a gorgeous, gorgeous
but
woman. So,
what's the difference that Dakota doesn't have big boobs? Like, what's the difference?
oh God, I'm.
Literally, she wears the same amount as Charlotte. Like, let's
Yeah,
be so real.
yeah.
So, where is the same energy for that? Liv Morgan is wearing little skirts that you can see her undergarments.
Yeah.
Where's the same energy for that? Like, it's just weird that he's singling her out in particular. And yeah, to say, oh, you got to pay top dollar if you want to see that, you literally want her to set up an OnlyFans. So,
That's
whatever.
so weird, dude. That is so weird.
And she can't do that because then she'll get fired because
Bring
that's what
back
Mandy
Mandy
did.
Rose, bro. I miss her
Bro,
so
yes,
much.
justice for Mandy Rose. And I hope Triple H comes to his senses and brings her back.
Oh, I
Can you
love you, Mandy
imagine
Rose.
her and Tiffany? It'd be iconic.
I'm so mad we never got that feud when Mandy was champ too.
Yeah, I know. It was annoying.
Shout out Mandy
Someone
Rose.
someone had mentioned in the comments. This wasn't on our list for today, but the body cam footage
Mm.
from Liv Morgan's arrest. I don't really want to talk about that because
Yeah,
it
no.
happened months ago. But shout out to Liv for
Yeah.
staying cool, calm, collected, and doing what she had to do. So that's all I want to say about that.
Yeah, that's all we'll say about that.
Yeah.
She's a goddess.
So, oh, Oh, did you want to talk about the contract signing for Willow and Mercedes Monet?
Yeah.
I saw the clip on Instagram. Moving into a lighter subject, uh, saw the clip on Instagram. Um, Willow slamming Mercedes through the table.
Dr. Bomb.
Like, I'm excited and I want to watch the match. I don't even know when it is. When is it?
May 27th, next Sunday. Please correct me in the chat if I'm wrong.
Oh, do you mean the 26th?
20. It's next Sunday. I don't know what the actual number
Oh
is.
my gosh. So we have King and Queen of the Ring, and then we have that.
Double or Nothing the day after. Thank you, Caden. 26.
Good thing I don't work on Monday because I'm going to be exhausted.
I do. I'm not gonna lie, Willow kind of ate her up.
Mm-hmm.
Girlie said, the last time we wrestled, I walked away a champion, and you didn't walk out at all.
Ate her up.
So, with that being said, I have really been enjoying Willow Nightingale. I wasn't really before. Not that I didn't like her or anything. I just didn't really. I wasn't watching enough of her, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I've just really been liking her. I think she's really improved in her wrestling skills. Her promo skills have improved a lot to the point where it's very much surprising to me. I would really hate for her to be a transitional champion for Mercedes. And I'm even more bewildered in a way because AEW just brought back the ranking systems, which for those who don't watch
Mm-hmm.
AEW, it's when, they build up superstars to the point where, oh, the number one ranked will be the first one to get a title shot, and then number two after number three, and so
That's
on and
so
so forth.
interesting.
Yes, so they recently brought that back, but Mercedes has not had any matches. She is not ranked number one. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. I believe it's either like Mariah May or Thunder Rosa who is chasing after the main title. Mercedes is not on that list, and yet she's being granted this title shot. So Tony Khan
Mm-hmm.
brought back the ranking systems, made a big whoopity-doo-dah deal about it, and now we're just not using it. So
Yeah.
that's very weird. I don't think I had last week. If you asked me, I would have told you very confident. Oh, Mercedes is going to win. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about it. It wouldn't surprise me if she did win, but it also wouldn't surprise me if she lost. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to hear what you think should happen.
So, I mean, this can go one of two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Either Sasha puts over Willow, and that catapults Willow even to bigger stardom,
Yeah.
or Mercedes becomes champion because Tony Khan knows that it'll draw money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know him as well as like I think I know Triple H, but like I think Tony Khan is more money driven, and I think that he'll
Yeah.
put the title on Mercedes because she's getting treated as a legend almost.
Yeah.
Like where they come in, don't do anything, get a title shot, and then win because they're the legend, and
Adam
that's what everyone
Copeland.
wants to see. Yeah. Didn't want to say it, but here we are.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how she's being treated. Therefore, I think that's what's going to happen. I think Mercedes will win because they know that she's money.
Yeah. She'll also be getting her revenge because when she and Willow did wrestle for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, I believe it was called, Mercedes was supposed to win. And she did not. She called towards the end of the match to the ref, I'm injured, please have Willow win. So I don't know. It could. And then Willow didn't have a very long reign with that title before she did lose to Julia. So I don't know. Like, it's unpredictable for sure. I'm interested to see what Tony Khan does here. But I am always gonna love seeing Mercedes holding some championship gold, but not necessarily at the expense of Willow Nightingale, somebody who I think is an upcoming not even upcoming, she's just on the rise right now. So I would really hate to see that for her. Maybe she'll get it back eventually, but then we're just kind of doing this back and forth. The story won't stop. So I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah. But I am excited to see this match. I'm only gonna watch that show to watch this match.
I will also be watching Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb.
Actually, yeah.
I love me some Toni Storm, even though she
Yeah.
shaded Cody Rhodes. Don't think I forgot about that.
Did she?
Yeah, she had a press conference, like, or when AEW did. I don't remember what show it was for. You guys can remind me in the comments. But she said something. She was sitting by Tony, and she goes, "And Tony, I love you, but I will never invite you out to the ring to celebrate with me." Like shading
Oh,
Cody
you
because he brought out
me?
Triple H. Yeah, which is so dumb because, like, girl, I'm sorry. He started the company you work for currently. You would
Yeah.
be eating burgers at McDonald's if it was not for this man. Revolution,
Oh,
thank you. So let's relax. And Cody actually commented on it, and I think he said something along the lines of like, kind of weird that they're shading me, but whatever. I don't think he meant anything by it, but I thought it was kind of
yeah.
unnecessary. Like, girl,
I
bye.
mean, I think that if AEW didn't pick her up, then she probably would have went to TNA, and I think she would have done incredible in TNA. So, it's all about timing and the opportunities that you get.
And apparently Tony Khan, like people are saying that he tells his wrestlers to say bad things about WWE. I don't know like how true that is, so it might not have even come from Miss Storm herself, but
Yeah.
oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know. But we'll move on to the main part of today's episode, which is
Yes.
the King Queen of the Ring pay-per-view that is coming up on Saturday. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm having wrestling fatigue right now. Like
Yeah,
that's the second pay-per-view this month, is it not?
it is.
So like that's a lot.
It's PL.
And
It's
okay,
PLE.
oh sorry, I'm gonna get canceled. PLE. Um
Imagine that's what you get canceled over.
Not like all the comments that I've said about Becky. Um
Oh boy.
Anyway, so yes, the PLE is this Saturday. I'm fatigued, but you know what? It is what it is. Saudi Arabia is getting their show, the first one of the year. I believe they're going to have one more because they'll probably have Crown Jewel again. I'm assuming. I don't know. I can't keep
Yay.
up anymore. But let's talk about the King and the Queen of the Ring tournament as of right now, because we
Yes.
technically don't have our set matches for this PLE yet, because we
No.
still have Monday and SmackDown to determine who's even going to be at that match on Saturday. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, for King of the Ring, we have Gunther and Jay tomorrow, and then we have Tama Tonga versus Randy on Friday. Um, uh,
Really
who's
quick,
with?
did you see that video? Tama Tonga backstage.
His rabid bunny noise? Like, what was that?
Whatever bro is smoking, I would like to try it.
No, I wouldn't. Not if it's gonna make me sound like a rabid animal. Like
And
he sounded like a cartoon character.
I don't know what bro was doing. He goes, yeah.
Did he, bro? When he did the yeah, like when he said it like that, I was like, is he Gollum from Lord of the Rings?
I have
Is he
trauma from that.
is he
Dude.
is he Smeagol right now? Like that's how it felt, and I'm like, if he thought that was intimidating, he was dead wrong, and he should have practiced that in the mirror beforehand, because that was not it.
Roman, where are you at?
Roman, get your cousins, because it's a mess.
Oh my god, he needs jail time for that.
I I can't believe he beat LA Knight though. I was genuinely surprised. And like y'all know that I'm not an LA Knight stan, but like I really thought that LA Knight was gonna go farther in the tournament, even if he didn't get to, the final match. But I was like, dang.
I'm still really upset about that.
So I mean, for Gunther versus Jay, I obviously have Gunther winning that, going on to the pay-per-view. Um And then Tama Tonga versus Randy. I would prefer it to be Randy, but if they really want the bloodline in Saudi Arabia, then I guess. But I mean, they
No.
can do
No.
this one of two ways. For me, the only two possibilities are Gunther versus Randy or Jay versus Tama Tonga, because they can
Yeah.
either do a bloodline thing, or they can do a like big men slapping man meat. You know what I mean? Like those are the two options we have here.
I'm still upset about Dragunov losing, so I'm gonna need Gunther to whoop that ass in like 5 seconds. Not gonna lie. And no, I don't hate Jey Uso. I love Jay. I really do. But like, King of the Ring. I'm not gonna lie. I think King of the Ring would suit him, but it
Who?
would Jay.
Oh,
But it would suit Gunther way better.
I mean, I agree. He's already the ring general. You might as well make him king of the ring.
And I feel like because he's brought back so much when he was like IC champ before Gunther, nobody gave a damn about the IC title. It was treated as a
I did.
joke.
I
Right.
cared.
Okay, Mary, you are
I
one of one,
did.
baby.
I did.
but
If the IC title only has one fan, it's me.
but when Gunther won it, he brought back so much importance and prestige to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like he can do the exact same with the King of the Ring because and I don't put any fault on Xavier Woods for this, but it was kind of just treated as a joke when he won it.
I
And again,
loved
that's not
him
his
as king of
fault.
the ring, though.
I did too, and I think he did the best with what he was given. But
Yeah.
that if Gunther wins, it's gonna be amazing, and I need
Yeah.
it.
By the way, I'm
Check.
gonna need you to do that noise real quick because Eric missed it. Are you not gonna do it?
I
Eric,
I'm
just
so
go back and
sorry,
watch it.
Eric. You're gonna have to take the L on this one, baby. You can rewind because I don't know if I have the capacity to do that again.
That was her one. That was her one time, guys. It'll be in the
One
clips
D, one
probably.
and done.
It'll probably be in the clips. To be fair. Uh, but
Okay.
honestly, King Yeet would kind of be lit. So, what
No,
do you
I'm
think they're
done.
gonna do though? Do you think they're gonna do Gunther Randy or Jay Tamatonga?
Jay beating Gunther would piss me off so badly because that is the most unbelievable thing ever. No. So, but I mean, I said the same thing about Dragunov, but I mean, in all fairness, Dragunov's very new to the main roster,
Yeah.
so I guess it makes sense. But Tamatonga cheating over Jay to win.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were still reading the other one.
Tamatonga as king of the. I think not. No.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. That's
So
gonna be a no from me.
who I want to win this entire thing is Gunther, and who I think should win this entire thing is also Gunther.
Okay. Well, there you
Period.
have it, folks. Um, I mean, I feel the same way. I think Gunther was made for this opportunity right now.
Yes.
He's already the ring general. Make him king of the ring. It's just another title for him. Um, so yeah, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, Jay is on a hot streak right now, so we'll see. We'll see. As for Queen of the Ring, we have Io and Lyra tomorrow on Raw, and then we
Yeah.
have Nia versus Bianca on SmackDown. We kind of talked about it a little bit, but I still think it should have been Tiffany versus Nia. I'm just glad that they didn't do Bianca versus Jade because
Oh
literally I would
yeah.
have lost my mind. I would
Yeah.
have lost my mind because I hate when they put tag team partners against each other. It's the dumbest thing ever. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that they did it and they did it in a way where it was a DQ so that Jade
Yeah.
still looked strong. Um, girl started bleeding in front of her
I
daughter.
know.
Oh,
Your mom sucks.
and she goes, "No, she doesn't." It was so
Yeah,
cute.
she ate that.
And she was like, "Boo!" to Naya. I loved that for her.
uh,
I loved her moment. Um,
this is so unpredictable for me.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I see some people saying in the comments they want Io to win. No, thank you. No, I don't think Queen of the
Really?
Ring. No, no, I don't think Queen of the Ring would suit her. And also, she was just champion. I didn't really enjoy her reign that much which is not her fault. I don't think there was a lot of effort put into it. Um, honestly, the person I really want to see win this whole thing, the woman I think should win this whole thing, give me Nia Jax as Queen of the Ring.
Oh, girl,
I think that would be the funniest thing.
girl, I need to
That would
walk away.
be so fun. But can we at least agree that since Nia has come back, it's been banger matches. She's been funny as
Yes.
hell on the mic. The memes she's given us, like, I feel like this would be a good reward for her. Lyra is still new to the main roster.
Mhm.
Bianca, that's my number one girl. I love her. I don't think she should have been in this tournament to begin with, so I don't want
Period.
to see her win. Um, So yeah, I don't. The Nia Jax haters are gonna come. I don't give a damn. I love Nia Jax. She is so funny, bro. Like every week she's doing something that's making me fall off my chair,
Hey, at
and
least there's people out here agreeing with you.
I would love to see it. It's not a championship, so it would make sense, and it's probably gonna be Nia and Io in the finals,
Hmm.
and then hopefully Miss Jax does something a little dirty that kind of so Io is somewhat protected. She doesn't lose fully clean, and we'll see what happens. What is this? Hold on. Tell me about this, please.
I don't know. Actually, I might have already shared this on the podcast before, like a long
Okay.
time ago. I'm not sure. Uh, I'll give you the short version, and then I'll tell you the full version off camera. Sorry, everybody. Um,
Okay.
so I met Naya's mom because she's from San Diego. So I met her, and she had asked me, she had a little like WWE thing, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh, like I like wrestling too. I didn't know she was Naya's mom at the time,
Ooh.
and so she was like, oh, do you like women's wrestling? And I said, yes, I love women's wrestling. I love Total Divas. She asked me who I liked. I said the Bellas, and she said, do you like Nia Jax? And
Oh no.
I said, I know I should because she's a hometown girl, but like I don't like her very much.
Oh.
And then she proceeds to inform me that she is Naya's mom. And I was mortified. And I said, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, it's okay. And laughed it off.
I would have asked God to strike me down in that moment. Oh my
I called
god.
Jonathan immediately because that's just,
God was not loving you that day.
yeah.
Oh my
God
god.
God was very cruel in that moment.
Shady.
Yeah, he was being shady that day. So that's a little story time for you guys.
Oh my god. You know what?
I
I'm sure she hears that and so much worse all
yeah,
the time.
I yeah. But no, but she was really nice about it, and it was fine. But yeah, it was a little embarrassing.
At least you didn't say anything, like, really bad.
I mean, again,
Yeah.
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
No, but
I love you, Nia Jax.
anyway, so back to the tournament. I agree with you that I think it's going to be Nia versus Io, but I do want to see Io as Queen of the Ring. I think
Mm.
her vibe, like when she's walking to the ring and she's just all like loosey goosey, and like her outfits are just so incredible. Like I just think her with the crown would just look chef's kiss, and I think it's a way for Damage Control to still kind of have that credibility of being like
No.
scary. You know what I mean?
But they're
Like, oh,
not.
be like, oh, look, well, she's the queen of the ring, you know, our leader, whatever, blah blah blah. So I don't know. I want to see Io as queen, but I mean, Bianca could win on SmackDown. But literally, I wouldn't put it past them.
I just don't wanna see
Wouldn't put it
Bianca
past them.
versus Io again because she's
Yeah,
finally done with Damage Flop, so I'm like, "Bruh,
yeah.
keep them away from her." I think Bianca should lose to Nia. Not fully clean, maybe they'll do something where, like, oh, Bianca's because 'cause they're really pushing this whole Bianca's leg thing, so I have a feeling that might play
Mhm.
a factor.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, Something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is, but I want Nia to wear that crown. I mean, she hasn't been champion in God knows how long. Io was just champion, so it's like, come on, give Nia a little something, something.
Yeah.
And it would piss people off, and that would be funny.
And I just want you to react to something really quick. With because of Bianca, I saw this today on Twitter, and it was someone saying, "I am so tired of her overrated ass. She did not need to be in the tournament. She did not need to win that match. She did not need to win with an injured knee and after being poked in the eye. Everyone complains about Becky. She's just as bad." Your response?
Well, no. First of all, y'all always be defending the the hell out of Becky Lynch, going, she doesn't control her own booking, she doesn't control. But then it comes to Bianca Belair, and all of a sudden, Bianca controls every single aspect of her booking. So
Yeah.
keep that same energy for all women's wrestlers. It's not her fault she's insanely talented. It's not her fault she's one of the best on the roster. And it's also not her fault that Tiffany chose to post a video that proceeded to not get her further in the tournament, allegedly. So
We think as conspiracy theorists.
I'm so sorry. If y'all thought that Tiffany Stratton was going to beat one of the greatest of all time, you are dumb. Like, hello? And
And like
besides, like, I
we
agree that
we already said that she shouldn't have been in the tournament.
no, but
And I agree that she shouldn't
overrated?
have won that match, but
It's always a Becky stan saying the dumbest shit. I'm
people
sorry.
think that Bianca's been overrated for years. People have been saying that for years. So they've been
How
saying
would
that since she beat
how?
Becky at WrestleMania.
Well, she
So
did beat Becky at WrestleMania. Please cry.
so I just wanted to get your feelings on that real quick.
People are
But
Bianca Belair haters are the dumbest people to ever exist. Sorry.
well, we have a few more matches to talk about. Let me pull them up real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up as like photos. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay, so we have Sami Zayn as the IC champion with Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. This should have been just Sami Zayn and Chad Gable, but that's just me. Who do you got?
Yeah. Well, obviously Sammy's winning. He's gonna probably pin Bronson Reed, who's insanely talented. I'm just not really a super big fan. Just want to throw that out there.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, like, this is gonna be an amazing match. Like, let's call it as it is. But I feel bad that I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't feel that Bronson Reed needed to be in this match. He is so like lackluster. There for me, there's just nothing there besides him being a big man. And like it doesn't help that he's also a short king. Like this is the battle of the short kings right now. And
Oh my god.
is that mean to say?
No, that just came way out of left field for me, bro.
Sorry if that was out of pocket. But
Please.
yeah, I mean, I see Sami Zayn winning this just because he's very beloved in Saudi Arabia, as we saw
Yes.
from Crown Jewel. Obviously, he speaks Arabic, and
Mhm.
they love him there. So I think that the Saudi prince is like, this man needs to win.
Damn Saudi. I mean, I feel like Bronson Reed, I'm not going to blame him because I feel like the way they're presenting him is not, they're not really giving him a whole lot to work with, especially, and again, this is from someone who's not even a big fan of his. I think he's really good in
Mhm.
the ring. I think his presence in this match will definitely like make the match better. But what exactly did he do to earn being in this match?
He beat Chad Gable, didn't he? I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay, I missed that. My bad. I'll take the L. But yeah,
But
I mean, whatever. This will probably just fuel Sammy and Chad's story, and then Chad will eventually take the title. It's whatever.
I I don't know. I just like I see nothing. I see nothing in him. So
I'm just
I
trying to be nice.
I know, and like I don't know. At this point, I don't want to apologize. I
Yeah.
just don't like him. I think he's boring. I think they're trying to book him as this big bad, and it's not working. Period.
Yeah, they need to book him better if they want us to feel like that, I think.
Yeah. So we both agree that Sammy's taking the title or keeping the title, I should
100%.
say.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Then we have Becky versus Liv for the women's world title. Becky or no, not Becky. I don't know why I keep doing this. Bailey is not on the card as of right now. Unfortunate, but we have
Why are they
Becky and
treating
Liv.
her so badly? Like, I don't get
I
it.
don't I don't know. I don't know. Justice for the role model Bailey.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this match I foresee Becky winning
Yeah.
because I think that they want to continue the Liv and Rhea story until Rhea is better. Hopefully at SummerSlam we can have that match, or at least Rhea gets her title back and then her and Liv have a match, something along those lines. But I think Becky is going to retain.
Yeah, and as long as it's done in a fashion where Liv does not lose clean to that whack ass finisher one more time, because no, I'll be okay with it. I need her to
Or
lose, like,
I was gonna
or
say,
some
or
kind of
the drop kick.
interception.
Not the drop kick, the freaking the leg drop.
The
That's what I
leg
mean.
drop,
Oh my
yeah.
god. Her
Yeah,
atrocious leg drop.
because I don't want to see Liv win the title and then obviously Rhea comes back shortly after and immediately gets it right back. Like that would
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
I need Liv to lose here in a fashion that protects her very well. Rhea comes back, squashes Becky. I had to put emphasis on that. Takes back her title, holds it for a little bit, and then Liv beats her. That's what I would like to see happen. As because I mean, like, I don't know. Like I
Are
just
you
don't
thinking like
foresee.
drag it out till Mania?
Oh no, no,
Oh,
not at
okay.
all.
I didn't know if you meant
Um,
that long term.
no, I feel like after Liv, hopefully, and I mean, like, I feel bad thing because I don't necessarily want her to lose because I'm not Becky as champion again. It's like, bleh.
Yeah.
But if she wins, and then again, but Rhea comes back and snatches it back, it just feels like, oh, for what? So
Yeah.
have Liv lose here where she's protected. Maybe she goes full heel. And then Rhea comes back, maybe make Rhea face. They eventually, and then SummerSlam, I think, is when Liv should beat Rhea for the title. Um, but yeah, I just don't want
One
Liv
can
to
only
lose.
hope.
Yeah, I don't want Liv to lose to that whack finisher one more time because no,
Like
please
I
spare
said,
me.
I would rather her lose to the disarm her at this point.
I don't want Liv tapping out to that, bro. No.
Well, either way. By the way, can we just talk about this airbrush real quick? Airbrush went to
Becky looked
work.
good though.
I
Becky
know
looked so good.
she looks good. What? And they did not do my girl well for
I'm
this
so tired
finisher.
of that render.
Yeah, they need to choose a different one. Anyway, so yeah, exactly. If I see that leg drop again, I swear to God.
Dakota Kai ate her up.
um,
Ah, I have to
last
leave.
last but not least, this train wreck. The fact that
Ugh.
during the contract signing, they made it so that it's only for the undisputed WWE championship. And Logan goes, Cody, you haven't earned an opportunity at my title. Sir, what have you done to earn a title? What have you done to earn a shot at the WWE championship again after your ass lost to Roman in
Yeah,
Saudi
like
Arabia? What
Roman.
have you done?
That was one of the only times that Roman Reigns has won clean. Let me just point that out real quick.
For real. So I'm just like, sir, you have done nothing to deserve this opportunity, but whatever. This is where we are. So, Cody is obviously retaining because if Logan wins, I will throw myself off a bridge.
Throw myself out this window. No.
So I just realized that means we are assuming that or predicting that all champions are going to retain.
Yeah, I feel like at Saudi pay-per-views, not a lot changes though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many big surprises we've had, but except for like Solo returning or like making his debut or whatever.
Oh yeah, whoop-de-doo.
Oh wait, no, that was Clash of the Castle. What am I talking about?
Oh yeah, it was.
Who debuted at Crown Jewel?
Oh, Kyrie.
Was it?
Yeah, but the crowd sucked so
Oh my
bad,
god.
and they just didn't because it was a women's match. So, and Bianca did lose the title to Asuka at what was it, Night of Champions, which she deserved a better ending, but whatever. So I guess sometimes they do title changes, but it's not
It's
often,
not
and
common. Yeah.
no, and it definitely should not happen here to blonde YouTuber guy.
Yeah, no way. No way.
Ugh. If Logan wins by
I will lose my
DQ, well
mind.
then Cody still keeps his title, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And if that's the case, fine. Whatever. I would rather Cody pin Logan. Logan is then on his downward trajectory. LA Knight takes the title from him at SummerSlam, and then we're done. And then he can leave.
Yeah, and someone holding the US title will actually be around to actually defend it. Because that title is in the trenches right now. Ugh, yeah, get that man off my screen.
Yeah, I can't look at it anymore, especially with the hydration station being on every SmackDown. I can't do it. Or I think it's on Raw too, actually.
Yeah, Prime is not that good.
I
Not that good.
can't with it being there. But anyway, so that is the lineup that
Oh
we have.
wait,
Oh,
really
what?
quick. People are talking about how Uncle Howdy might interfere in the match.
The QR code stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what they're really. I don't really have a whole lot of interest in that. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel bad saying that,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't feel the same without Bray. So, but I'm still kind of intrigued. I don't know, because wasn't he in like the crowd when they were doing the contract signing or something?
There was two different people. I saw two different people in like Bray Wyatt stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like somebody posted a picture where Uncle Howdy's like standing and there's like a spotlight on him in the crowd
Oh,
when Cody and
I
Logan
didn't
are
see
doing
that.
their yeah. So I don't know, maybe that would make it more interesting for me, I suppose.
It'd be something.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. But either
Yeah.
way, Cody, please retain. I can't.
Um, and really quick before we head out, I want to address this really quick. The Big Four never ever should happen at Saudi. I actually think that's where we're headed. I think like the Big Four pay-per-views.
Right.
Um, so I think starting now, for me, it's WrestleMania, obviously,
Mhm.
Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, War Games.
Yeah.
Like for me, that's the Big Four now. Or actually, let me take
What
out.
about Money in the Bank?
Mm, I don't know. Let me take out Survivor Series and put Clash at the Castle because I think that's going to become one of the Big Four in
Yeah.
in the future. But I guess I would say Money in the Bank could be in that conversation.
Money,
But
money, money, money,
yeah,
money.
I think Crown Jewel is out as one of the Big Four now.
Crown Jewel was in the Big Four?
It was, girl, be for real. It was. It was WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Crown Jewel, and Royal Rumble. Like that was the Big Four.
I'm not gonna lie, I have never looked forward to Crown Jewel in my life. Like,
I
I have
mean,
never out loud been like, I'm so excited for Crown Jewel. Like,
I'm just saying that's what they put the most effort into in terms of
right.
the four pay-per-views.
I see
So
what you're saying, for sure, for
yeah.
sure. How would you
But,
feel if they did WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia? Because it's gonna
uh
be a no from me, dog.
it's gonna be a no from me simply for the crowd purpose.
Yeah, they suck. Oh,
No offense, but
maybe a little bit.
Philadelphia killed it this year. That is what it is.
We did.
I don't think they'd be hyped the way that it needs. We'll see how Vegas goes this next year. We'll see.
Which we're
We'll see.
going to.
We haven't
Yeah,
bought tickets yet. Fine.
we'll get there.
We'll get there. I don't even know when they go on sale. Probably soon because
Yeah,
they start selling
anybody in
like
the chat
9 months
know?
in advance.
Anybody know when they start? Let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Saudi crowds, they would not give any reactions
Yeah.
towards the women, and that would piss me off. So
I'm intrigued to see what Liv's gonna wear
oh
for
yeah.
her match because obviously they need to wear the bodysuits. So I'm excited for that. We'll
I'm sure
see. We'll
Becky will
see.
pull out something cute too. She's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, yeah,
killing it
yeah.
with the gears.
Yeah, she's killing it lately.
I'll
Yeah.
be around
So
SummerSlam.
probably after SummerSlam.
I remember I bought
Sure.
my tickets for WrestleMania. I don't remember
In like
exactly when it
August.
was. I think I bought mine, like me and my friend, we bought them in like either September or November, I think.
Mm.
So I don't know.
I think they went on sale in like August or September, but
Okay.
anyway.
Mm.
Let us know what your guys' predictions are for the pay-per-view this weekend. And I think it starts at 1 p.m. Don't quote me on that,
I'll be at work.
which means like 10 a.m. my time. So maybe mimosas again. We'll see.
Yeah, I wish, bro. I'm gonna be selling mimosas. I'm not gonna be drinking them though.
Oh, do you guys like the place that you work at? Does it have like
Mhm.
TVs? Like
Yeah,
we should put on WrestleMania.
I might ask my manager, like, yo, I got the Peacock. Let me sign in real quick.
Yeah,
Let's watch.
let me put on WrestleMania real quick.
Yeah, that would be fun, dude.
But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. Make sure to follow Meet Us in the Ring on all of the socials. You know what it is: TikTok, Instagram, X, all that good stuff. Follow us individually. And anything? Any last words?
3 words.
Oh, like can I guess? Can I guess? Logan Paul sucks.
Logan Paul sucks.
I know Maddie so well. We'll see
I
you guys
end
next.
every episode with that.
We'll see you guys next Sunday for the review of the pay-per-view. Bye, guys.